Yo, haha, Miltnificent.
I gotta take a moment to acknowledge the Doernbecher release that is happening this Saturday. Features 4 different designs that, man, they really caught my attention, because when it comes to innovation and it comes to the Doernbecher releases, you see some of the most fascinating designs that I've seen in Nike. Like, I think it's really underrated. And this year, they put a lot of detail and a lot of emphasis on the presentation, and the delivery is something that is very, very catchy. But let's talk about it. What is good, YouTube? Your boy Miltnificent coming back with another quick video. And today I do want to take a look at this because, and looking at the 4 different designs, at least you got the Sabrina 2s from Sophia, Air Max 180 from Jakai, the Air Max DN by Connor, and the Air Max SNDR, if I'm not mistaken. Sunder was the original release in 1999, or at least the name, and then for legal reasons they had to change the name, but Quinn did one in the Doernbecher Freestyle. Now, I want to look at each one of them and kind of like just break down the creativity, the positivity in these designs. So it looks like this is going to be a January 25th release at 10 a.m. on the SNKRS app. If you notice, we're going to go straight to the bottom because each shoe is kind of the same. It looks like when this Doernbecher release, they're going to have extra laces, which is kind of cool. But if you look at the actual box presentation, I think Nike went all out with this Doernbecher release this year. When I said presentation is everything, right? So it reminds me kind of like the whole I'm a year while you were sleeping release in terms of a package. But it looks like each one of these shoes that I'm getting ready to talk about, they have kind of the same thing in terms of the packaging and extra laces. And it even comes with some extra items per shoe. The items are kind of different and they vary per shoe. So I'd imagine a release like this is going to be very, very limited. 100% of the proceeds do go to the Doernbecher Foundation. Again, let's just start this off with the Sabrina 2 Doernbecher Freestyle, the Sophias. And if you look at this, if I'm not mistaken, is a design by Sophia, kind of expressing her happy-go-lucky moments. At least this is how they have it described. It does have it scattered with flowers. I saw different designs, basically things that actually comfort as a whole. So I'm looking at it, and it's something that is like, I can see a basketball player wearing something like this, because the Sabrinas, at least the 2s, from what I understand, are very, very comfortable. But something like this will stand out on the floor. So I look at the outsole, I see the smiley. I felt like that was a good design. It's kind of like an emoji with the smiling face instead of the smiling face. They replaced it with the Nike swoosh. I love the touch on that. But if you look, it's a very colorful shoe that brings out kind of like the happiness, the happy parts about her life. And I felt like this is something that is definitely going to stand out. If they had a size for my daughter, I'd probably give it to her. But that is the Sabrina. And when we look at the other shoes that they have to offer, and in fact, I was actually surprised at Connor's shoe, which got me, because you look at Connor's, the Air Max, if I want to say, I think he did the DN. When you look at Connor's shoe, it's basically and reminiscent of kind of like my lifestyle. Like, I really love music. The fact that he did this shoe for his love of music, but also did a song for his sister. And if you look at the actual shoe by design, from afar, it doesn't look like much. If you enhance it, you can see the music notes that they put on the medial side of the actual shoe and lateral. And if I'm not mistaken, if you look on the notes towards the left shoe, if I read this correctly, it's specific to a song that he wrote, obviously for his sister, but it's on the left side of his hand, kind of the same thing with the whole right. And I felt like, man, step by step is actually the message that's on the outsole. You can see it kind of like translucent. This one I'm actually going to try to go for this Saturday. I highly doubt I get it, but I will try to go for this particular shoe. I felt like it is very, very, very good. And the next shoe that I want to kind of jump into is Quinn's Nike Air Max SNDRs. Now, Quinn's is actually really good because if I'm not mistaken, that design is like a splatter design. And they're also, if I'm not mistaken, has a positive outlook on the exterior. I do like that spiky mud guard. She has a love for, looks like dragons, if I'm not mistaken. So I could kind of see that. Whew, man, this looks real nice. You look at the outsole, oh my gosh, she went all out on this one. You have to, this is something that's like fine art, man. These designs as they're coming out, I can tell you right now, and if I'm not mistaken, it says like a shroud on it. Yeah, it says a shroud on the top. So it looks kind of like, it reminds me of PG's Gatorade. I want to say the PG3 or PG4. It might be the PG4 where he came out with the shroud on it, and he had the Gatorade version. This kind of looks like it if I'm looking at it from a distance. But I love it. Man, this is another design that it's just underrated. And again, the box presentation, when you look at the box itself, kind of similar by design. And I think this one, if I'm not mistaken, if it came with any accessories, if it does, I don't think Nike posted it on here, but most of them do come with accessories. And the last one I kind of want to cover is Jakai's Air Max 180. This two-tone color design with the electric going through, I mean, it has his love for soccer, if I remember the story correctly. And he actually has his number, at least on the heel of the actual shoe, which is number 30, that you can see right there. Now that shoe is definitely very vibrant. And if I'm not mistaken, his shoe has 3M laces at the bottom. And the accessories that come with this, whew, oh, they're like soccer patches that you could put on there. So interchangeable soccer patches, but it also comes with 3 different laces. And man, they all 3 of them complement this shoe. This by design, I felt like this is an underrated Doernbecher package release compared to years past in terms of the presentation, because they focus more on the design with the shoes. And it looks like this year they're giving you not just the design, but the boxes with the accessories. So comment below, let me know, are you interested in any of the Doernbecher releases? I was surprised this year I didn't see any Jordan retros, but I've seen it where Nike presents something in a Doernbecher package, but then later on they release something else. We'll see what happens, but it looks like this Saturday, 4 different colorways, or at least 4 different silhouettes will be coming out. Accessories, the box, the laces, the story. I think Nike kind of just hit it right through the roof. The one I will be going after is Connor's. So hopefully, I can get that, but I know it's going to be crazy limited. Your boy Miltnificent, man. Comment below. Let me know if you're going after any of one of these Doernbecher releases. It's going to be something real special, and hopefully I can cop one, put one on the Miltnificent channel, and we go from there. I am out. Today is Saturday. You guys, stay blessed.